there. That can go there. Okay, let's get started, I guess. Good. Let's just go from here. Hello everyone, welcome back to Power Art. Today we're going to be finishing up creating matchups for every single primary Kamen Rider. Yeah, I got all of the. Side note, also I got all the shorts recorded up to Kamen Rider game. So yeah, going good so far with that on that front. Hold on a second. My dogs are barking. Dogs heard someone outside, so that's what we were doing. You may hear dogs continue barking. This is my boy Thumper. That's my girl Daisy. They are not locked in the cage. That the cage is open, so just in case anyone is wondering, they're free to go in and out of it whenever they want. They can do whatever they want. I don't care. I don't really care. There. But yeah, let's continue. Yeah. So, like I said, I got most of the recording done for for it. Um, so now we're on Kamen Rider Drive. So that there, shut this here. I need this pulled up. Okay, so. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That there. That there. Scroll down a little bit. There. Okay. So, the first one up is Kamen Rider Drive. There's three potentials for him, or no, there's two potentials for him. So we're gonna look those up real quick. Kamen Rider Drive versus option A. And Kamen Rider Drive versus that's not it. Okay. So the two options that I see for it. Actually, hold on. I might be able to do something else here. Let me add a source. Window capture. Let's filter this out real quick. There's that. That's fine there. Oh, not that. This. This a little bit more. Top down. Bring that top down. Oh, the bottom. Set that there. Okay. So pull these back up. Okay, so Kamen Rider Drive and Spider-Man's connections first. Connections. Superheroes who were ordinary people who had normalized until a certain event that would change their lives forever. The global freeze and the spider bite, afterwards gaining powers, abilities beyond superhuman abilities. Driver, and the radioactive spider, which was the start of them becoming heroes we know today. Taking major guilt for incidents they felt they were directly caused, involved injuring, killing people who chose close to them, and believing they could have stopped that from happening. Da, 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 da. Oh, they don't. No. During the initial global freeze, he accidentally caused the explosion that would have caused permanent injury to his partner. For Peter Parker, Spider-Man, one night after a performance, he let a burglar escape after one of his shows, only for this same burglar to kill his Uncle Ben a few days later. Later on, come face to face with the people who killed their father figures. They hold dear to them, but ended up not killing them in the end due to their morals. Showing a strong bearing of justice. Uh, Showing a strong bearing of justice, following their father figures' philosophies and using their powers to protect civilians at all costs in the cities, capable of handling tragedies if needed, counseling others in moments of grief, as well as showing such emotions in themselves. Expert combatants who've gone through through training also gradually getting better combat skills in fights they encountered, but using their speed and acrobatics as an advantage to get the upper hand in various battles. Noble taking on different costume suits throughout their series, giving them added abilities. Uh, both being well known for being the most deadpan snarks in our combat, constantly taking the chance to annoy, bicker with, and insult his opponents with quips and puns. Living in a world where other heroes exist, even teaming up with superheroes just like them to defeat individuals and prevent them from eradicating them all. Being okay. Being ended up killed by people who were a threat to humanity and being one of the most powerful and dangerous adversaries. Get off by 001 Freeze and Peter Parker being killed by Morloon. But they were able to come back from the dead and become stronger than previously afterward, as well as defeating them in the end. Okay. Pretty decent connections there for Spider-Man. But Officer Howard from Astral Chains. Uh, both are orphans who were inspired by their parental figures, the way by their parental figures, the ways of a police officer as they admire them. Both would lose their parents at a young age. Both would work under special task units. Both would gain special powers that would that they would use to protect people, no matter the cost, if even possibly committing police brutality in the process. And over time, they would hit they would get more transformations and power ups. Both would end up fighting scientists who would develop the tech needed for them to use their abilities. But these scientists had a god complex and would use their research on wanting to fuse their worlds. And these two would also torture and do experiments on these creatures. Which, after learning these reasons, the protagonists would end up sympathizing with them and would help them defeat the mad scientists. Yeah. Okay. I like Spider Man's connections more, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go with Spider Man's. Spider Man's for the win. That there. That there. That there. That there. This here, I guess. Okay, so Peter Parker Marvel. Okay, so now we need Spider-Mans. Uh, hold up. Don't want you just use the same image that that guy used. So let's get. I just need a render. It's just so hard to find an image. Damn. Okay. Damn. This would be perfect if it was okay. Hold on. Damn. Okay. That took longer than that. Was harder than it should have been. Flip that. Make this a little bit bigger. Pose them up the same way. And we're going to move them to the back. You know what? It wouldn't hurt to have some music in the background playing for this. Um, don't know. If I play that, that's all copyrighted. Um, do this one. Go to YouTube. Royalty. Copyright. Free background music. Headphones on charge. I need to do that real quick. So yeah.
We're potty training.
Why is there?
He's got pull-ups training pants.
Oh my god.
They work just like undies.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Next up is no, wait, you finished the background. That there. That should be fine with it being blurry. With it this being used for the background. There we go. There we go. We move on to the next one, which is Ghost. I only had one option, I think, for Kamen Rider Ghost. That was Robbie Reyes. That's what I have. I have him versus Kamen Rider Reyes, Robbie Reyes. Other options I was thinking about for a Ghost was the likes of why am I drawing blank? Ichigo. But no. There we go. About the same head size is a little bit different. There we go. Flip them around. I feel like they'd be better if they were flipped. Send you to the back. Flip. Then to the back you go. Okay, then we need a background for them. So let's go with that's fine enough, I guess. Change the color of this, I guess, to make it better. Should that make it? There we go. Then let's send it to the back. Yeah, we got Ghost and Robbie Reyes. Oh, that's not what I wanted to open. Robbie Reyes Marvel. Okay. So next one that we have up is Kamen Rider X-Aid. There is a few that was suggested in the Discord for X-Aid. Here, Kamen Rider.
New year, new me. Cute.
No,
but
ads.
New
Go
year,
away.
New money. With Experian.
There we go. Kamen Rider deck battles. X-Aid. Okay, okay. The one that was suggested by the members in Discord was X-Aid versus Mega Man .exe. So I'm going to go with them. There we go. There's that. They have a video game as story, so we can use that to make the background or computer-esque stuff. So digital backgrounds. Zeztz. There's X-Aid. Mega Man .ex. Okay, so now we're at build. Kamen Rider build. And two that I see for build are Iron Man and Urza Scarlet. So let me see if I can pull those up real quick. Boop. Okay, there's the connections for that one. And Kamen Rider build versus Urza Scarlet. From the connections, probably gonna go with Airman here. Yeah. See if I can get that flip. Yeah, that flip works perfectly there. Raise that up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Let's send them to the back. And then we need a...
New Year, same extra value meals at McDonald's. So now, get 2 snack wraps.
Fuck you, McDonald's. That works. That actually works pretty well. I mean, I can also flip it like this to give them each their own color background, which I think will also look pretty neat. So, yep, there's that. That works really well with this color scheme. So, do the same thing over here. To the back. Then change these colors up to orange. That to yellow. No. Okay, that works. That works. There you go. Build an iron mountain. Okay. Then we got Zeo. That's Omazeo, not. Okay. So, okay, so Gilgamesh is not able because he is okay. So it would have to be Robin because Gilgamesh is for Zio. Okay. Zio. Okay. Okay. And get Robin in here. Drop who in there. Flip you around. Okay, drop you down. Drop you down. Background. So with the let's see, background. I like this one. This one looks nice. There we go. Now we're at 0-1. Zero, one. Going to start rapid firing some of these off real quick because I do want to try to do a stream later for Baldur's Gates. Back. Send you to the back. Okay. This up. Okay, saber. Okay, so saber. His design looks fucking cool as fuck, so. Don't know why I written down Garo here, but I don't think Garo is actually his best opponent. Let me do a quick little search. Okay, what is his name? Toma Kamiyami. Okay, they want to do saber. Okay. Oh, maybe not the most impressive option, but we will go with the go-to answer here. Kamen Rider Saber versus Saber from Fate.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your
I
operation
hear an
running.
ad.
That's why at
Fuck
Granger,
off, ad.
we're here for you.
Fuck
with
you,
professional
Granger.
grade industrial support.
Oh no, I hit the button. Send to the back, send to the back. And I turn the audio back on. Oh, I didn't unpause it though. Okay, there you go. There's that. Saber. We're on Revice now. So Revice. Going to go with Yuta and Rika Rinda. Send them to the Shadow Realm in the back. Cool big grounds. Hey, that's pretty cool. Okay, there's that. We got Geats now. So I made my own. I have my own matchup that I made. Own original matchup I made for Geats. That is against your Junk Hook. Work you. There we go. I've already made one thumbnail for it, but I'll make a new one right now. And Geats is confirmed for Death Battle, so that's a good, cool thing. So there's that. Put him in the back. Ooh, that's a nice background there, but I can't use that. Okay. Got Gav next. Yuta and Rika. Jujutsu Kaisen. They're going to lose that fight, but Omniscient Doritos. I was gonna put Orb. That'd be Gotchard. Gotchard. We going to go with Sakura Kinomoto. Actually, Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider Tortured versus Lucy Ophelia. Huh, okay. I'm actually going with Lucy. Okay. Send you to the back. Lower you just a hair. Then send you to the back. Cool backgrounds. Closing in on the end here is now we have Kamen Rider Gav. And he has food-based powers. So I think the best option to go up against him would be... Let's gonna go ahead and put this over here. I like this background. To the back. Send back. Is undo it. Toriko. Color scheme actually works out pretty well for the background. Oh my god. There we go. And lastly, we got Kamen Rider Zeztz, current rider. Perfect person for him to fight. Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it.
No.
That's because Asana is where humans
We don't
and
do
AI
ads here.
coordinate work
Shut the
together.
fuck up. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Freddy Krueger. Because both the thing that the connection here is obvious, and also that would be a great fight to see. But yeah. Okay, and with that, with this, we are done. We are done. We have every single Kamen Rider has a matchup now. Yeah. Cool beans. We did it, boys. That's great. That's good shit right there. Yeah. We did it. I need to finish out the spreadsheet. Gav versus Protocol. Then Zeztz versus Freddy Krueger. There we go. We have every single Kamen Rider now has a matchup. Yeah. The shorts for version of this will be coming out soonish. I got 27 of them recorded. I just need to edit them. The Each Go one is ready to go. And I just need to now record from Drive to Zeztz. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm looking forward to it. Just gotta write the script for that. Then yeah, we're done here. Next one that we're probably going to be doing is probably My Hero Academia. I already started working on getting a list of who could possibly be fighting these guys. But yeah, that's gonna be for a future stream. Yeah, there we go. We have everything we need now. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for anyone who watches the stream back. Thank you. Yeah, and I'll be seeing you.